Kenny's just looking at screw after this. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now this one is a UFC community favorite. These two were set to fight UFC 189, where Robbie would be defending his belt.
Malis ka dyan!
These two have already faced each other, and
Siyan
Robbie
parang
ended up the
ano.
winner by split decision. Rory wanted another chance though. This fight started off pretty slow, causing the crowd to boo, since neither of the fighters were engaging as much. Little did the crowd know how much of a turn this fight was actually going to take. The rounds
Nagbibideo talaga ako.
both fighters just started throwing hands. Eventually, Rory would get a
Yung
cut
paa
off
mo,
his
tingnan
belt
mo.
under his eye. The crowd thought it was going to end here, so Rory was
Paligo
able
ka na
to put
doon.
damage back on Lawler, making it seem like Robbie was close to dropping. Honestly, this was one of the most chilling moments. At the end of round 4, both fighters were covered in
Paligo ka na
blood.
doon.
They started staring at each other, but Robbie
Ibalas mo nga yung paa mo.
This was the actual BMF fight of the ages. The fight eventually ended due to Robbie punching Rory, causing him to fall, and kind of lost It's kind of seemed that Rory had given up, but how much can you take? It was revealed after the fight that Rory actually had his nose broken for Robbie. Alright, let's keep going. Mark Hunt versus Antonio Silva. This one is an excellent fight as well. Hunt and Silva would fight at UFC Fight Night 33. Some people say that this was the best heavyweight fight of all time. The amount of respect both of these fighters had for each other was absolutely insane. The fight started out pretty slow with a couple of jabs, until Silva was able to drop Hunt with a right hook. Eventually, Hunt was able to get up from this and continue fighting. Blood was already starting to show when Mark's bleached hair was slowly turning red. Silva and Hunt were able to land a lot of punches on each other, but it seemed more noticeable on Antonio since he began bleeding more than Hunt. Eventually, the fight had ended and was put as a draw, but there are a lot of arguments claiming that Mark had actually won the fight and that it shouldn't have been a draw at all. What did you guys think of the outcome? Silva was later on disqualified for testing positive for the use of steroids. Eventually, when Silva was readmitted into the UFC, his bout with Mark was not like the first. Mark had beaten Silva in the first round of the fight. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Jim Miller versus Joe Lauzon. This was the bloodiest fight of all time. This fight consisted of Joe Lauzon fighting Jim Miller in UFC 155. Not only was the fight gruesomely bloody, the skill and heart showcased by these two fighters was spectacular to watch. It seemed that in the first minute and a half of the first round, that Jim was going to be able to do an arm triangle in a standing position, but Joe was able to get out of it. The fight was stopped a few times to take care of Joe's nasty cut, or to get rid of the loose wrap around Joe's wrist. This fight could have gone either way, since Joe had almost ended the fight by getting Jim into submission. Joe was able to drop down and secure a heel hook, but was not able to finish due to the last round being over. Both fighters were coated in a layer of blood by the time the fight had ended. This was an incredible fight, and it's listed top 5 for the bloodiest bouts in the UFC. You can even hear from Joe Rogan. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Kenny Florian for Sean Shirt. This one is labeled as one of the bloodiest fights out there as well. Kenny Florian was set to fight Sean Shirt in UFC 64. A week before he had fought Kenny, Sean had torn his shoulder, which made his trainers nervous about this fight. Sean was able to push through and took the fight on. When the bout had begun, Sean had completely dominated most of the rounds. Even though Sean had shown dominance in the early rounds, Kenny had landed some pretty good elbows on the ground. This caused Sean to have a pretty nasty gash above his forehead. Surprisingly, the ref had never stopped the fight. There were many times throughout the fight that Kenny had stuck his toes in the fence, defending against the ground game. Sean had even managed to pick Kenny up and was trying to throw him, but Kenny grabbed onto the fence for a bit in order to stop Sean, which caused the ref to intervene. This was a pretty big fail, because Sean was able to throw Kenny like a rag doll and lay down some more punches, seconds after he tried to grab the fence. The fight had ended, which would be announced at the end for Sean in unanimous decision. Sean Shirt was given the champion's belt after he defeated Kenny. This fight definitely had a lot of blood put into it as well. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Jay Heron for Jonathan Goulet. This fight is definitely up there for the bloodiest fights ever to be recorded. Even Stitch Duran has claimed that this is the bloodiest fight and the worst cut he has ever had to have dealt with. Jay Heron and Jonathan Goulet fought at UFC Fight Night 2 back in 2005. The blood had come into the second round when Jonathan had thrown an excellent knee, causing blood to immediately gush from Jay's forehead. Jay had started off the fight really well, but the blood made it really difficult to pay attention to what was going on in front of him. These two would go to fight until Jonathan was able to put Jay away in the third round due to a stoppage because of Goulet throwing in another successful knee, causing Jay to lose more blood. Props to Jay for sticking in as long as he could, though. This was an incredible fight. Shame that it was put away early. Alright, MMA fans, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video,
That's not it.
Close open. Close open. Close open.
Wala na.
Huh?